Number 9, the ratio of the length of line segment XY to the length of line segment ZV is 6 to 1. Okay, so I'm going to start drawing. I've got a line segment XY, and its ratio to line segment ZV is 6 to 1. So 6 to 1. So I'm going to write that. So I know that line ZV is going to be way shorter. So like if this were 12 inches, this would be 2. If this were 18 inches, that would be 3. If this were 6 inches, that would be 1. That's when it says 6 to 1. That's what it means. So, 6 times 1, 1 times 1. 6 times 2, 1 times 2. 6 times 3, 1 times 3. 6 and 1 are the two numbers we're multiplying. That's how we can get those. So we don't know the exact length of these two lines yet. We haven't been told that yet. But we know this is the proportion. This is the relationship between these two. ZV is 1/6 of XY, 6 to 1. That's another way we can write it. It means the same thing. Okay, if the length of line segment XY is 102 inches, what is the length in inches of line segment ZV? So the way we can do this, and this always works when we're talking about proportions, when we have two ratios that are equal to each other. So in this case, 6 to 1, and I'm going to write it like this because I'm going to say XY on top, and I can write it as, if I chose to write it as 1 to 6 going this direction, I could. It doesn't matter. As long as I'm comparing apples to apples. And what do I mean by that? I mean that when I say 6 to 1, this is, I'm going to erase this just for clarity, so we're very clean here. 6 to 1, this is the length of XY, its ratio, its relationship to the length of ZV. So over on this side of the proportion, now that I know the actual length of segment XY is 102, since this 6 represents in this ratio XY, then the 102 also needs to go on top because that 6 is on top. Both of the things representing XY have to be on top. Now ZV is my unknown. I don't know what that is. And since I already have an X and I have a Y and I have a Z and a V, I'm just going to put a little question mark here instead of using yet another variable. So in this case, when we have a proportion and we have an unknown, we always can solve this by cross multiplying. It's always going to work. So I can cross multiply. I get 1 times 102, or just 102, equals 6 times my unknown. I also could have written this as 6 times ZV, line segment ZV. Either way, it doesn't really matter, just as long as we know when we're working this problem what we are multiplying this by. So to solve for the length of ZV, it's being multiplied by 6, so I'm going to divide both sides by 6 to undo that. And when you divide 102 by 6, you get 17. And so that is my length of ZV, and that is A. Yeah, if I had chosen to, just as a little side note, saying, well, could I have said ZV, the length of ZV to the length of XY? Yeah, then it's just 1 to 6. And you could have done the same thing, replace this 102, this XY with 102, and again, solved, cross multiplying, get the exact same thing, 1 times 102, 6 times ZV. Again, if apples to apples, same things on top, same things on bottom, you can get the answer. It doesn't matter if it's the other way around. Hey guys, head over to my new site, mathwithalyssa.com, to get your free, yes, free 10-video course of SAT tips and tricks. It covers things like how to make a study plan that's perfect for you, how to pace yourself during the test to get maximum points, and so much more. I'm super excited to get this out to you guys, and a lot more SAT prep help is coming for you in the weeks ahead. Again, that is mathwithalyssa.com, and if you liked the video you just watched, please let YouTube know. Comment, like, share, subscribe, you know the drill. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye.